So if you're having trouble sleeping or you have some sort of ache when you wake up, then it might be your pillow. So today I'm taking a look at these 5 pillows, letting you know which one I think is the best for which type of person. Now, full disclosure, these 2 were originally mine and these 3 were given to me by the companies. What I will say is I've had this one for 2 months. I've been using it for a full month. And then these 2 came last month. So I've been interchanging each of these 3, just sleeping basically day 1, day 2, day 3, and switching each. And from this, I gathered some results that I want to go ahead and share with you. But beforehand, I want to show you some original pillows that I used. So you might be familiar with these 2 types of pillows. We got like the regular cotton ones. They're really squishy on the inside. But the issue with them is that they don't have any support. So you might fall into one of these 2 categories. In my case, I fell into this one. And this one's going to be a flatter type pillow. This is going to be the really fluffy kind. And whenever I tried sleeping on these, my neck just hurt and I couldn't use this, so I switched to a thin pillow. And you'll probably find these in like motels and hotels. They're uncomfortable. They're not a good pillow, so I want to take that out. I found my comfortable pillow. The issue with this one was the fact that whenever I woke up, I still end up feeling some shoulder pain because I'm a side sleeper, or my neck would go ahead and end up hurting. And so I was pretty happy about the fact that the TailsUp company went ahead and reached out to me, letting me know, hey, we got a cervical pillow, you want it? I'm like, sure. So 2 months ago, I switched over to this one. So for the full month of December, I was using this every single day just because I liked it. And the big thing about this one is the fact that it does have this side. This is full made out of memory foam, just like these other 2 over here. The big difference about this one is it's very weirdly shaped, and you wouldn't kind of think of it as like a regular pillow, but it ended up being really, really comfortable, extremely soft. And there's going to be 2 different kind of levels. So here it's going to be a little bit flatter, whereas here it's going to be bumpier. And the way I like to use it is with the bumpy side. So I would go ahead and sleep on my side like this, or on my back if I'm just laying down like this. And then naturally when I do go to the side, the hand kind of goes over here. Alternatively, you can go ahead and sleep like this, but I always just liked using this one instead. So I already know this one was comfortable. And then I got these 2. Now these 2 are going to be a little bit different. These are more of like sandwich pillows. So they kind of look like your typical pillow as far as length, width goes, but they're going to be shaped a little bit differently. And I will say just off the bat, this Zibroges one was a lot comfier than this Hcore one. And I think the main reason for it was because it's squishier than this one. This one kind of reminds me of the thick pillow I used originally. And although it still was comfortable, when sleeping on it fully, I just didn't like it as much as I like these other 2. I will say it's definitely better than this one and this one, but if I had to choose, I would go ahead and go with the Zibroges sandwich cervical pillow. And now I kind of want to go ahead and test these out. So I have some weights over here just so you can kind of get an idea of how squishy, how soft they can be. Here's a 5-pound weight, and here when I go ahead and put it here, you can see that the Zibroges goes ahead and sinks in, whereas the Hcore still stays a little bit more firm. And this is the part I was saying of why I prefer this one, and I think it's just because it's squishier. So I just go ahead and sink into it more, whereas this one kind of stays more in place, as you can see here. And now comparing it to the TailsUp pillow, yeah, they're kind of in the same place. Let me go up here. Yeah, you can see it's very squishy. Not as squishy as over here, but still very, very squishy. And now when we go on to the 10-pound weights, you can see this is going to sink in. So I think a head is like 10 pounds, so this is probably how much would sink in. And this one over here, yeah, you could tell how sunken this is. And I think that's the reason why this one and this one are really comfortable. Whereas when I go ahead and put it on the Hcore one, it doesn't go as deep as these other 2. And now basically my final thoughts about this is, if you're looking, first of all, which pillow do you have? Some people like the big pillows. I'm not the case, but if you do like these big pillows, then I think you're gonna like any one of these sandwich pillows. You might like the Zibroges, you might like the Hcore. If you like a little bit more firmer, Hcore is definitely the way to go. If you like a lot more support, then the Zibroges is going to be the winner. But as far as my overall favorite, I'm just gonna have to go with the TailsUp. Again, this thing was really weird looking. I didn't really know what to expect. It's smaller. It's kind of stained just because I slept on it so much. But this one, it just gives you the best of both worlds as far as comfort goes. And as far as versatility, because again, it's got this part to go ahead and put your arm when sleeping. And also, the cool thing about it is it also serves as a back support. So I would go ahead and put it the thick side upwards, just like this. And I would use it over here. And it just adds like some additional comfort. So this is something that can be taken, you know, from trips, or if you're going to like a vacation, you're going to Airbnb, it'd be a lot easier to take something like this versus taking something like this or like this. But yeah, overall, again, my winner is going to be the TailsUp, and hopefully this video helped you choose the right pillow for yourself.